Red Bull's Sergio Perez urges FIA to sit down for discussion after Sebastian Vettel blow. Perez said drivers can be the judge of whether to get behind the wheel and urged the FIA to have a discussion over the issue. He said it was mainly luck dependent whether drivers caught the virus and warned it can happen to anyone. He said, going forward it's something that we should discuss, whether we allow the drivers to race with COVID, if the symptoms are mild. These days if you're feeling bad, obviously the drivers can be the judge, but I think it makes sense to have a discussion. He added, there's so much we've learned with COVID now and there is only so much you can do. If you want to look after yourself, completely, you have to stay at home for 24 hours and cook for yourself and do everything on your own. But there is only so much you can do, so I think it's just luck dependent. It is difficult to not do anything. I'm just very sorry for Seb and for Daniel, but it can happen to anyone. Perez became one of the first F1 drivers to test positive for the virus when he missed 2 races in 2020. His comments come as Aston Martin announced Vettel would not be able to race at Bahrain after testing positive. He will be replaced by ex-F1 driver Nico Hülkenberg for this weekend. Daniel Ricciardo also missed vital track time after testing positive for COVID ahead of the Bahrain pre-season test. He has since returned negative results and will compete in the season opener. Ricciardo said on Twitter it was better this week than next for the Grand Prix. Perez is not the only driver on the grid to question the protocols, with Ferrari's Carlos Sainz also calling out for change. He said, I just hope we can get back to normality as soon as possible because, it might be a bit controversial, but I think that we need to kind of move on a bit and get on with life. It's unfortunate for the other drivers and it could be me at some point, but it's really tough to stay as disciplined as we've always been.